Welcome back, my favourite people. Today I thought it'd be fun to do a spring haul. We haven't done a haul in a while, since December. I have an amazing collection of pieces here that I want to share with you. As always, we've got small brands, thrifted, Depop, vinted, and just some fun pieces to get me excited for spring. These are all collectively gathered from December, and I do have some jackets and like a couple things that aren't traditionally spring pieces, but the way that the weather is in England during spring, we're gonna get some cold days for sure, so I feel like this is all still relevant. You can follow me on my socials if you want to, subscribe down below if you want to as well. We're really close to 100k. I feel like I'm really using my hands today. I think I'm nervous. I haven't done a sit down video in a while. I need to chill. Gonna start with one of my favorite pieces I found in years. Like, I'm hoping to have this piece forever. One of my favorite small brands, and that is from Hannah Creek. If you watch my Paris vlogs, you'd have seen us go to one of her like showroom pop-ups. I found her brand through her like cowhide bras, which are incredible. And then when we were there, Ellie and I both picked up this cream long sleeve. This to me is the epitome of an elevated basic. Such a simple long sleeve. And then she has added all of these little silver studs throughout the top. To be honest, I wish there was a bit more. Like, I love the studded detail. I wish it was a little bit easier to spot, but they're really nice and hidden throughout the top, which is such a nice detail. I will say though, I've only worn this out maybe like 3 times because I'm so precious about it, and one of the studs has already fallen off. These are not untight enough. They're definitely gonna fall off. And even with this one, you can see there's like a slight pulling there, and next to it is the one that fell off. I don't even know where she is. Like, where is that stud? I don't remember it falling off or catching on anything or even being loose, which is kind of worrying me for the longevity of this piece. And I think I might message Hannah to see if she can recommend any like replacement studs I can go and buy, because I don't want a hole in my top. It's so flattering, and the back is like a really nice draped cowl neck. You've got the ties as well. You can have fun layering different bras and bikini tops in the summertime. If she did release it in different colors, I would probably be considering buying them because the fit is so lovely. The fabric, everything about it, minus the stud falling off and the fact that probably more are gonna fall off. This top is perfect. The next piece is also something that I got in Paris, and it's a vintage Jean Paul Gaultier skirt. You know I love a tool belt, and this to me is like a tool belt skirt. It's got all of these mini pockets along the hemline, and they actually do open and are like usable pockets, which is really fun. You couldn't really fit much in there, maybe like a lip balm or something, but just so unique, so special. And it's this really nice faded denim. I love the raw hem, I love the stitching, and it did come with this beige utility style belt, which sadly I don't even know whose waist that fits. Like, that is teeny tiny, and I think it proves how this skirt is meant to be high-waisted and not low-waisted. I luckily do have this other vintage similar kind of belt that I've tied through it, and I think it works. Like, I think it goes with the vibe. I also think it would look good without a belt. I sort of saw it with festivals in mind, but you really can't move in it, which is kind of sad. I do wish it was a bit more of a movable fabric and I could wear it to a festival, but we'll see. The next thing is from Fruity Booty, and if you watch my February favorites video, you'd have seen me wear this. I'm obsessed with this tee. It's so cute, kind of like a vibrant baby blue, kind of off turquoise. And it's their jugs tee, so it's got these prints of jugs on your jugs, which is really fun. And then the back says jugs tee with the little label. The fabric is so lovely. Everything Fruity Booty do that I've tried on or I own is just phenomenal. Like, the quality every time is there, and this top just really cool to me, and I wanted to get it, and I'm so glad that I did. I don't want to feel like I'm repeating myself on my channel, so please, if I've spoken about these jeans too much, let me know, but I haven't obviously showed them in a haul, so I was like, I have to talk about them. These are the vintage Levi's Engineered jeans. This is a particular style that Levi's did with the cinching. You can get these in all different colors, and like there's a few variations out there. They're so flattering even though they're not, if you know what I mean. Like, I've never seen it look incredible on the bum. It's always gonna make your bum look a bit baggy, I feel, and a bit strange, and like everyone I know finds like the fit on the back a bit weird, but the back of the jeans is like the best bit and is what makes everybody sell them for such like a high price. Anyway, I'm waffling. The fit on the front is amazing though. I love the wash of these, the relaxed style. They fit so comfortably. Like I said, there's so many different styles of these that I've seen, and I feel like mine are very much meant to be a high-waisted jean. So when I pull that toggle to fit my waist, oh, it's giving paper bag. Like, sometimes it's really unflattering. I think I just need a size down. I'm gonna keep these because I absolutely love them, but I'm still like on the hunt looking for a pair in a smaller size and just to compare. The next piece I also picked up in Paris, and it's this little khaki and brown tool belt. This is so up my street. It was a really good price in like one of the cheaper thrift shops, kind of like a charity shop. It fits my phone, which is such a win, and it's got the zip pocket and then the other front pocket. So utility but simple, goes with everything. I love the skirt that I styled it with as well. I love the beige and the khaki and the brown all together. This is going to be so handy in festival season. I can definitely loop it through my jeans as well. I'm just so glad I found this. I can never have enough tool belts and pocket belts in my opinion. It sadly doesn't have a brand label. The only branding I can find is H&M on the little zip. This feels kind of surreal to say, but I have a couple pieces from Urtekat. I think it's how you say it. I'm still unsure on how to say it. Hands down, one of my favorite small brands. They're killing it. Their new collection is incredible. There are so many things that I've added to my cart that I'm eyeing up. I have something from one of her previous collections. The quality is incredible. So these two pieces did not disappoint. I basically reached out and asked if I could have the spiral trousers in exchange for content. She very kindly also threw in a top, which I'll show you in a minute. These are crazy. They are black classic suit trousers with a twist. These insane silver studded spirals on the sides. I love how you can see the spiral popping out from the front and the back, not just from the side. Like, it's a really nice clean silhouette, really nice and low waisted, and got like a slight bagginess to them, but they're still really flattering and fitted at the same time. I'm gonna go get them tailored because they are a little bit long, and I was wearing them out the other day and they were dragging a bit too much. I will say, being honest, the fabric is not itchy. It's not itchy to the point where I'm like, damn, these are itchy, but they're definitely not itchy, you know? I don't know if I've got sensitive skin. Like right now, this is really itching my neck, but I just want to say that because I want to be transparent if anybody wanted to buy them. But she also does this in the mini skirt version, which is unreal. In summer, on holiday, at a festival, like a birthday summer outfit with that skirt, like so cute. And she is just really, really one to watch at the moment. And then she sent me, I would say maybe the matching top. I don't know, it kind of is giving matching. The Lucky Girl boob tube. This is a black boob tube with this amazing like fold over printed panel. This is sculpting, like this is a double layered, thick, sculpting, comfortable boob tube, made so well, and I got this in a size small. I do kind of wish I had a medium because it is so sculpting and kind of a bit like, and putting it on is kind of difficult. Like I will always get deodorant marks on the top that I have to like wash off, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Love it. Love both of those pieces together. I love them separately. So blessed and honored to receive them. And I love Urtekat, and yeah, they're smashing it. I'm pretty sure these shoes are another small brand. They're from Aeyde, based in Berlin. And they reached out and I could not say no. Like, these shoes are stunning. They have such an amazing collection. Hopefully I'm gonna have these until the day they fall apart on me, and they're just very simple black low kitten heels. This is the kind of heel I can walk in. Honestly, anything bigger than this is a struggle for me. I've only ever worn them in the house, and then I wore them out the first time last week to an event. They were pretty comfortable. I was feeling pretty confident on the cobbles in London in these. They didn't give me blisters or anything. I love the fact they have the strap with the buckle. I think that's what makes them my kind of heel, because my feet always fall out of shoes that don't have a strap. So yeah, that's needed. I love the point. I'm gonna be honest, because they're not the cheapest shoe, and obviously I got them gifted, so feel grateful for that. But I want to be honest with you guys, I've worn them in the house a few times for a while, then out once. The fraying, can you see that on the strap? Like, come on, I've really not used them that much. I really haven't, and yeah, that's kind of a lot. And also the silver is starting to tarnish on the buckle. One last nice thing to say, because I feel bad that I just kind of half slated the shoe. I really love this red stitching detail on the back. It's such a small detail, but it makes such a difference, and just it's a really nice unique detail. Onto some jackets. I love a jacket. I really love to collect them. I bought all of them from the vintage seller Lots and Lots. She really is my favorite person to go to for secondhand and vintage jackets. But this first one is a little black peacoat. Love a peacoat. I love the fact it's got the cinching with the buckles on the sides. It helps just create a little bit more shape. I love the double breasted. The fabric is really, really comfortable. It's not itchy or anything. Do you think it's a bit baggy? I kind of feel like the way it's been tailored is for it to fit quite tight and be really fitted, and it's a little bit more loose on me. I would really appreciate your thoughts on that one, because yeah, I'm considering to go get that tailored. This coat, oh my gosh, I love this coat so much. I've been really obsessed with this style of vintage jackets where you have the buttons all down the front. I have to thank my friend Vivien for this. She inspires me so much with her wardrobe, and she has a lot of these these coats and sells a lot on her vintage page. The ones I was finding weren't really hitting until I found this one from Lots and Lots. I love the fact it's a really high neck. I feel like I say this a lot, but a high neck in a coat, in a jacket is my kind of thing. A high neck, a halter neck, my favorite cuts of pieces. Just a fun jacket. It's not very spring coded. I feel like the fur makes it a little bit more winter, kind of like icy. The weather in England, honestly, I will definitely be wearing this throughout spring, especially at night, and it's like padded, but it's not so thick. The last jacket from Lots and Lots, I really love this. It's an old Billabong denim style jacket. It really reminds me of all of the Carhartt ones, especially in like the same classic Carhartt shade. And I used to have a Carhartt jacket like this and I sold it, and it's actually haunted me too much. It's haunted me too much. I never should have sold it. I sold it for like quite a low price as well, and I have major regrets. And since every now and again I've been looking for like similar Carhartt jackets in this color, and then I found this and I was like, right, it's kind of fulfilling that dream for me. It's just way more unique. Like, I love all of the pockets, so many pockets, love the way they look. I love the high neck. Are you joking? The high neck on this coat is everything. The hood is also detachable, which is so fun. I love how also with and without the hood you still have a high neck, which is really nice, and like with the hood you have like a double high neck, which I really appreciate. I cannot complain about this coat. I love it. It's really fun. I don't know if it's everyone's cup of tea, but the next piece is from Pickles Knitwear. I actually went to school with Ella. She was in the year below me, which is very cute. It's so nice to see her thriving. Her business is amazing, and she asked me if I wanted to come in and pick out a piece from her studio, and I was like, absolutely. But I picked out her amazing grey tracksuit jacket. I love the burgundy trims on it. It's so comfy. The fit of it, of course, the high neck detail. What's not to like? I also love the faded numbers on there. I love track jackets. I find them so easy to style. I really like it done open as well. I think it works both ways, which is really nice. I feel like a lot of track jackets don't really work open in the same way, but I think because this is so sculpted at the bottom because of the ribbing, it kind of like creates a really nice fall with the fabric when it's open, which is really nice. And I think it works really well with my fruity booty top. That's what I've been wearing it with. The next things are from Vival Studios, and the first thing I got on her Tilt live stream. Tilt is this app which is kind of like Depop but live streaming, so people are like showing the vintage pieces live and you bid on them. I'm kind of obsessed with Tilt. Like, it's a really new fun way of shopping. I've only bidded twice, and this is the first thing that I've successfully won the bid on, and the price already was like a pretty good price. Then I got outbid, and then I was like, am I really gonna pay this much for a coat? Like, we need to chill. And then I thought, no, it's so rude that that person outbid me. Just to spite them, I'm gonna outbid them. Long story short, I bought this incredible Miss 60 high neck trench coat. Very glad I bidded on it, and it's kind of fun that I got it on Tilt. It just feels like a little bit of like there was a thrill involved, guys, okay? The high neck, like, how many times am I gonna say high neck in this video? I've been looking for a high neck trench like this for way too long. It's so hard to find. Like, they're really hard to come by. I think they're so flattering, so chic, so fun. I did get this shirt. Over the years I bought shirts thinking I'm gonna get into shirts, and I never really wear them, so I just don't want it to be a waste of money, because this was not cheap. It's vintage Moschino, and it's a chocolate brown utility shirt, but the details on this I feel like are so good and so worth it, and very me. They've got these two utility style cargo pockets on the shoulders, which is a really nice detail. It's got all of the buttons down the sleeve. I don't know what style this is reminding me of, kind of like Victorian, Edwardian kind of thing, you know what I mean? Nice to have like smarter pieces like this that I can dress up. This next piece is from an amazing small brand called Nina B on Instagram. They make bags and they make it in all different fabrics, and I picked out this navy suede little mini bag. She's so lovely for sending this to me. I feel so honored. Her bags are incredible. The quality, you can tell time and love went into this piece, and her other bags look incredible too. There's just so much on her page that I am obsessed with, and I really love the grommet holes. The only annoying thing about it is it doesn't have any type of fastening. You just have to hope that this flap like stays in place and your stuff doesn't fall out or like get stolen. I think I maybe want to add a little popper or some Velcro. Is it really lame to add Velcro? Maybe I should get something a bit better than Velcro, but something there. It does also have a nice inside pocket, minus the no closure thing. 10 out of 10 bag. Another baby blue piece, and such a staple for me. I feel like I've been wearing this so much. It's one of those pieces you get and you're like, this was meant to find me, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it's just a very yeah. Guys, I'm giving myself the ick today. I'm like, what are you waffling about? This is from Vivien's Vintage, my friend's vintage brand, and I found it in store in her Brick Lane shop. I am obsessed with the colour. Baby blue, fine knit, vintage copine, puffball sleeve style shirt. Like the fit of this, so flattering, so fun. I don't think I wore the right bra in the try on. It's looking a little bit strange around that area, so ignore that. It's like a really nice feminine polo, and then it's got this kind of like crochet flower detail. I'm not obsessed with this detail, but I also don't mind it, if you know what I mean. I kind of wish it wasn't there, but it's like so inoffensive. It's whatever. Yeah, this is fab. I love this piece. Another one of my favorite small brands, this is Melissa Tida. I love Melissa. She is constantly killing it. She's such a cool, lovely person. She's just the best. And she does this thing where she'll surprise me and just send me new pieces that she makes without warning. And it's literally like Christmas Day, but I just get these random parcels and I'm like, Melissa, stop, but don't stop, but stop. You're too nice, you know? My favorite thing that she sent me has to be this bonnet. She's got this new collection with all of these studded bonnets and like the grey studded tops and stuff, and they would be so fun to style like throughout the seasons. I generally see this being worn in a summer setting. Like, I hate when people say beanies aren't for summer. Like, yes, they are. It gets cold at night in the summer, and I think wearing this to like a festival, I feel like a lot of people do that, like big furry winter hats at festivals in the summer with like a summery outfit, you know, like little mini booty shorts, bikini, and like a hood or something. I think it's so fun. The studs on it is such a fun detail. The fit is really nice. The fabric is not itchy. It's thick as well, which is really nice. It's double lined. She got the sizing of this perfectly and like the fit and everything, and I love the long ties. And then also from her new collection is this hooded top with the little cutouts on the arms. It's a really nice detail, and this is just such a good everyday basic. Like with all of her pieces, she always has the silhouettes down. Like the fit of this, I love the length, the hood, it's not tight and weird. She has made this really well, and she knows what she's doing, basically, is what I'm trying to say. The last thing from Melissa, she actually sent to me a few months ago, but I don't think I showed it on the channel, as I've sort of been like saving it for the spring and the summer, and it's this white crochet hooded, she loves a hooded little top. She actually was wearing a sample of these at a festival last summer when I last saw her, and I remember saying to her, like, that top is insane, like you have to release that right now, and I'm so glad that she has. She also does it in black. These are such good festival tops. The layering you can do with this, the fun printed and colourful bikinis you can have under. Again, like the fit, the hood works really well on your head. Like, I love the sleeve length. I love like the fit of it, how it goes out. I do wish though, I feel like I'm just being honest in this haul, but I do wish it was a bit longer. I see this as cropped in my head, and I feel like that's a bit warped. Like, it's definitely not cropped, but it does mean that it works really well with my Aeyde white cami underneath with it popping out. Like, I really love the layering of that being under the top, and I think those two pieces work so well together, and that's my favorite way of wearing it together. The like floral rose print of the crochet is so fun. She's smashing it. She is smashing it. Another small brand, this is of Planet Earth. Also another thing that was very kindly gifted. I actually picked out something else from her new collection. Her new collection is really, really cool. I love so many pieces, like the styling, the photography, the models look incredible. She's really, really smashed it with this new collection. And I picked out a different top, which arrived and just looked so bad on my body. Like, it did not suit me at all. And she threw it in this cami, and originally I thought it wasn't gonna suit me. Maybe I saw it as a little bit too cropped for my liking. I'm so glad that she just sent this anyway, because it fits so well. It's so flattering. It's not too structured, if you know what I mean. It's definitely movable and stretchy. It's such a good staple. I'm gonna wear this a lot in the spring and summer, I can already tell. I feel like it'd be a really good festival piece. Very, very comfy. I could definitely wear this like all day. The next piece is this stunning true vintage, I think it's 1950s handbag. I found this in like a curated vintage shop. It's originally from Selfridges, and I didn't really know that they did things themselves. There you can see the old label, and you can kind of like see inside. I really need to give it a proper clean, and I also need to give the leather a clean as well, because on this side there are quite a few scuffs. The handle is amazing. It's this brown tortoiseshell with all of these gold detailings. It's so comfy and like ergonomic to hold. It's just so lovely. I can't explain it. And I love how it's got the studs at the bottom, which I always love on a bag. I love the color. It's such a beautiful special piece, and something just really drew me in with this bag when I saw it, and I just had to have it, to be honest, and I think styled up for a smarter occasion would be so nice, and I'm hoping to have this in my collection forever. This piece is really special. I'm so happy that I came across it. It's definitely a bit of me. Again, it's something that arrived now. I was like, this is a very me kind of piece, and somebody even commented that on my TikTok about it, and that comment just made my day. I love it when people are like, that's a very you thing, you know? I found this old Burberry shirt from Vinted. The seller was selling the exact same in a white as well. So glad I went with this one. I love the color. I love the really subtle checks. It's kind of like a nod to Burberry, but not being too obvious. Everything about this, like the tailoring, the sweet little Peter Pan collars, like the hidden buttons. There's just so many nice details with this shirt. I think I am gonna go get it tailored though, and a little bit tighter, and fingers crossed it turns out good. It also arrived after I'd filmed all of the try on clips, so that's why the try on clip is in my like chaotic room background, so sorry about that. I'm so excited to get it tailored, and I'm sure you'll see it in future content when I do. We're down to our last 3 pieces. You'll be glad to know I've been talking for way too long. I feel a little bit loopy. I was sent 2 bags from Margesherwood. I've loved their bags for so long, and I'm so honored that I got to pick out 2 pieces. They were from like a selection of bags, and I'm so happy with the ones that I've chosen. The color on this is amazing. I think they also do it in a non-patent version, which I think I prefer. I think the shininess is sometimes hard to style, I don't know, but love this. It's very vintage inspired, as you can see. I feel like the shape is very classic. I love the long strap, which means that you can put them comfortably over your shoulders, especially with jackets. It's got like a double zip, there's a pocket inside, it's really well made. I bought this on a trip, and it was like a really good travel bag because it's so big, you can really fit a lot in here. And then I also picked up a little mini version of it in this gorgeous slate grey color. I'm really loving this shade of grey. Again, it's got the long strap. I feel like all of their bags have that, and same with the double zip. I feel like they all have that as well. Yeah, again, really well made. I love the way that the leather looks worn in, which is a really nice touch. I think I do prefer the matte bags like this compared to the shininess of the other one. I think it'd be a really fun going out night bag. Yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't actually worn this one yet, so I'm excited to get wearing, and I'm so grateful that they sent that to me. We're gonna end on like the least spring piece in this collection. That is not to say it's not a good piece, because I'm so excited about this piece. A while ago, I'd say maybe like 2 winters ago now, I think it was, I found this secondhand old Topshop fake fur jacket, and I loved it, minus the length of it was a little bit too long, and I hated the clasps. Instead of fixing it and upcycling it and making it what I wanted it to be, I decided to sell it on Depop. Immediate regrets. Like, guys, let's all think before we sell our stuff on Depop, because the way I have hunted on multiple selling platforms to try and find that exact coat again, and I can't find it. I thought maybe this was the one. It's definitely different, and it's this creamy fake fur coat, also again from Topshop. It is different, but I think maybe I prefer it. So maybe it's a good thing that I couldn't find the exact same one again. It's got this really nice subtle line details going throughout the jacket, which kind of reminds me of typical vintage fur coats, and I wonder if that was their reference when making this. It's also got the high neck, which I love. I think it's so flattering. I would not have gotten this if it didn't have the high neck. Like, oh, it's just my favorite, and the old Topshop fur coats like this always had the high necks. This one is also too long in my opinion, so I'm gonna go get that tailored. I think I'm just gonna cut it to where the pockets finish, so it kind of slithers perfectly with my low-waisted trousers. It also does have the same fastenings, these like little hook and eye things, which are really, really annoying, but for some reason it's not as annoying on this coat as it was on my last one. I'm not really sure how, but it is annoying that I found it like right as winter is sort of ending, but I think I'll still get my use out of it, and it is incredibly soft. Like, I could sleep with this. It's like a blanket. And with that, the haul is done. It was a long one. Thank you for sticking with me. I'd love to hear what you think of these pieces. What are new pieces that you've picked up for this spring? I would love to know. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and follow me on my socials. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video.